So, this guy looks interesting. Let's talk to him. And the dead rises. You're late too. Did Benny give you any trouble with the door? You mean that asshole bouncer? Yeah. No, he let me right through. Sure, he said some things behind my back. Some bouncer he is. How have you been? You pumped for the show? I'm nervous. Really nervous. This is my first big show since I split with Viper, and I don't know how well it's gonna go without her. I know what you mean. You and your lots of different stickers and stuff on those boxes. Them days gone by where I don't wonder how different my life how different my life would be if she hadn't left so suddenly. Taylor, you son of a bitch. Jesus, we're on this shit again? Yes. Look, Taylor left you what, a year ago? Gosh, what a dick. It's time to move on, don't you think? Yep, I've got someone lined up for tonight. You're right. It's just not that easy for me. Loved her, man. Loved her so much. I don't know if you've noticed, but life's been kinda shitty for me ever since she left. How long you to blame her for everything? As long as it takes, man. Seriously, you've got to take some responsibility. Remember, she left you because she wanted you did. What did I do? You know what? Fuck you! That's right. Not all of us are having to be rid of our ex. Not all of us dated self-destructive junkies. Not cool, man. All I'm saying is that since I left Viper, I'm realizing how it's the choices we make that define us. Am I worried about the choices I've made? Totally. Am I terrified that my music's been shit ever since I quit? Sure. At least I made a choice, man. You'll be fine. Everyone's real proud of you for getting off that stuff. Not everyone, man. Seems like my fans prefer when my sound's all fucked up. Part of me thinks that they're right. Well, I've never heard your music. You're a dick. But they're wrong. That's nonsense. Everyone's just scared of change. Your manager makes a lot of money from you. I'm sure you sound fine. I appreciate it. But you haven't heard me since I kicked this stuff. Real nervous. Kinda wish I had something to calm my nerves. Oh well, my bad. I did just sell drugs to what seemed to be an underage teen back there, but here's the layout for the equipment. Try to follow it exactly. I've got enough to worry about tonight. Since you've slipped in, you don't have any time to redo anything, so make sure you get it right the first time. Okay, bigger speakers to the back, on the left and the right. These little square speakers at the front. Guitars, piano, drum kit, and the mic. Alright, let's do this shit. All the guys in these books to do is put this stuff according to the layout. Seriously, a monkey could do this trial, so you better not mess it up. Get it done perfectly, I'll give you $100, okay? Only $100. I'll do my best, Captain. I need 500 for the end of the day, though. I don't want to get kicked out. No. I'll head backstage and work on the spotlights for you. If I get a raise? Alright. So, back to number 1. You picked up the guitar. Can I pick up something else? Your hand's really full. Alright. the base. I have no idea. The drums are at the back. Wait. Ah. Oh. Who are you? Hey, Jaeger. Come give me a hug. Oh, sure. Viper? Oh god. What are you doing here? Shit's gonna go down. I thought you and Dark have split. Sure, he's cool with you hanging around here before his show? Trust me, I know Darko. He's missing me like crazy right now. Probably told you, hasn't he? Well... I'll probably get with her more likely if I say no. Hasn't said a word about you, to be frank. I hate to break it to you, but I think you two are Splitsville for good this time. I always know when you're lying, Jaeger. I also know when my baby's super nervous, which is why I bought him a present. It's a baggie of heroin. Are you out of your goddamn mind? You could make millions from the girl outside. What the hell is wrong with you? I am not forcing the needle into his arm. Nobody is. He's a big boy. He doesn't need you to be making his decision for him. If he's nervous about the show, and this helps calm him down, then who are we just to get in his way? He'll just get it from someone else otherwise. GTFO! Get the fuck out of here, you goddamn junkie! Well, getting heard of that. You don't know a fucking thing about love. Good luck with the fucking show. If my baby bombs, it's all your fault. What a psycho. Pick up the heroin. You pick up the heroin. No sense leaving this around. I meant to... I put that in the wrong spot. Wait, what? Oh god, I don't know if I did it right. Hey, how'd it go? Take a look for yourself. I see you got... I need to set out some specifications so you can read the layout I gave you. I don't think this manager of field would kill me if I paid you more than $25 for this sluff job. Sorry, champ. Whatever. Maybe next time give me a map with a few more chicken scratches and doodles on it. You know, always count on you, Jaeger. And he says it's Viper song by... did you talk to her at all? Was she looking for me? You're not getting these drugs, they're mine. That junkie is around, you stay clear to me, huh? Alright then. I gotta get ready for the show. Feel free to come back to the club a little later if you're interested in working co-check. We're short staffed and could use you. Just talk to Benny at the door when you're ready to get started. Just, hey, yeah, you're a good friend. Yes, making friends. I guess that's today's work. I made the right call at talking. He's been really there for me this past year. Oh, what are you doing about it? Sure, you can do this. You don't need us. You don't need her or anything. Do I see a crowbar? Looks like someone left a crowbar here. Take us. We are now Gordon Freeman. Oh yeah. Just getting myself psyched for the show. Still nervous, but I know I've got this in the bag. I think you're ready to blow it out of the water this time. Nothing's holding me back, and I don't care what Viper my manager, all my fans have to say about it. That's great! Yeah! I've had a crazy year and you've been with me all through it all. I'm here to do the same for you. Whatever you need to knock it out of the park, just let me know. I still hear a wind, na 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 na, who's in the woman's bathroom. Flush the brown sugar down. Yes, it's better that I don't keep that junk on. Ah, smart. Smart. Use the toilet? Yes, let's use the woman's bathroom. Because I don't know. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here before people start talking. I think we should go see the old lady. What a strange night. I still can't believe Fabi showed up like that. Maybe I should stick around for the concert and help with coaching. And again, this teller did ask for my help. I suppose seeing what she needed would be worthwhile, even if I am more than a little late. Oh, I don't know what that means, but I think I gotta go to sleep soon. Yeah. Can we break in? Now that we have a crowbar. What? You used Taylor's key. Yeah, if you got the boat. Comment. Items. Nope. Looks like I'm not going there just yet. I think we'll help out the old lady. Ooh, dog! I should try to find that dog some food. I keep seeing kids hanging around their new place, going to the arcade. I don't see that, but I don't understand the appeal. Video games are a waste of time, if you ask me, breaking that fourth wall. So here. Vagabond dog. A rubber get from the vagabond dog? Oh. I want the robot cat. What do you do? Hey man, name's Nigel. Do you work here? No. Just kinda walked in, seeing out gun. I've been looking for the guys that run this place. Got this neat little game idea they've been making. Yeah, I can't help it with it. Just passing through and wandering into any building I can. They're right down at the coffee shop. If there's one thing certain in life, it's that game developers love coffee. I mean, who doesn't like coffee? I've got a coffee sitting right here beside me. Damn good coffee. Alright. Let's try and bang this old lady. Email for me? Ooh, open the box. Oh. There's nothing in here. Okay. Talk to the old lady. Go get it on. Knock on the door. Look at that, Abby. Hello? Who's there? It's me, Jaeger. Oh, come right in. Oh, I'm here to clean up. Oh, you're a little late for that. Now you get a spanking, you bad boy. It's alright, I managed to get it all done myself. Still, I'm very glad you came. You're such a good kid. Yep, here we go. Well then, I guess you don't need me then. I was about to sit down to dinner. Would you be care to join me? Well, I was thinking about working coat chicken down at the club. I'm pretty hungry though. I'm gonna probably get kicked out anyway, so I may as well have a good dinner and then go over to Haley's. So what's for dinner? It's a fresh lamb stew. You're going to love it. Come have a seat. You wouldn't want to getting it cold. Sounds great. You won't believe how hungry I am. I literally have not ate today. Well, there's plenty to eat, so don't worry about it if you want seconds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you say you were expecting guests earlier? Guest of a swinger kind? Don't tell me I'm the only one who came. Oh, I never explained, did I? Tonight's my beloved Thomas's birthday. Every year we have a little special dinner together. I tidy the house up like he prefers and make his favorite meal, an old-fashioned stew. Oh, that sounds really nice. And then he takes me over the kitchen table, bends me over, and that's a story for another time. When's he coming? Oh, well, he's not exactly. My husband. It was my husband, but he is not with us anymore. Aww. Oh. I'm so sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about, Jaeger. We had a wonderful life together, and he stood with me every day in my heart. Aww. I'm glad you're here, though. Sometimes today can make me a little emotional. It'd be nice having someone else to talk to for a change. Thanks. Screw work. This is way more important. Salad? Oh shit's good for your digestion. You get your stew afterwards, and then you do your homework, and then you can have some dessert. Appetizer. I'm so glad you decided to join me. It's so nice to have young company for a change. Oh, it's no trouble at all. It's my pleasure, really. I appreciate the kindness, Jaeger. I've been kinda lonely living alone these days. Well, considering I'm eating out of my grave most nights, this is a real treat. Did that girlfriend of yours cook very often? Yeah, did Taylor cook very often, the bitch? Taylor, wasn't it? Oh, we'd eat out more often than not. We're both pretty busy, you know. I understand life can get pretty hectic nowadays. Life shortens life a lot faster than when I was your age. How long has it been since you last saw each other? I remember she was always so polite. We'd be bumping into each other every nearly morning as she was heading out the door on her morning jog. It's funny the things you miss about a person can be often what you take for granted. The cruel part's that you'll never know what you're doing. You don't even know you're doing it at the time, but such is life, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. I miss Taylor a lot. I really do miss Taylor quite a lot. It's been about a year since we last saw each other. I still don't feel the same. Believe me, I understand how you feel. When you're close with someone, their absence can be hard to deal with. I won't lie to you, that sadness you feel may never go away. You're luckier than I was, though. You still have the opportunity to mend the rift. Oh, I don't know about that. Life's changed a great deal for us both since we parted ways. Taylor's not even in the city anymore, I don't think. Seems she wanted to get as far away from me as possible. What the fuck did I do? A decision like that can be made in an instant, though. So who's to say what it really matters, what it really means? For all you know, Taylor could be regretting leaving just as much as you do. I'm not so sure that's true. I gotta figure out what happened. Things between us ended rather roughly. There's a reason we don't talk. A lot of feelings were hurt. Probably past repair. Excuse me. Be that as it may, you're not a mind reader, Jaeger. A good relationship like the one you had doesn't die so easily. Actions can be amended, and feelings can be healed. The only thing that truly divides people is time apart. You can't be so sure you know what's going on in someone else's heart unless you ask them yourself. I suppose you're right. About the time apart dividing us, I wasn't even sure if she's the same person anymore, to be honest. Taylor changed quite a lot. When I looked at how much I've changed in the past year, I can't imagine Taylor stayed the same. Oh, you've changed less than you think, Jaeger. You're still a bum, a deadbeat. Call me a nosy neighbor, but I've watched you come and go in this building for a long while now, checking out that fine ass of yours. Tell me what you think is so different about you versus a year ago. You wanna know how I've changed since? I'm not entirely sure what's changed. I was becoming an inspiring writer, so I guess my work. I guess the thing that's changed most is my work. I've made a lot of progress on my book. I mean, it's really starting to feel complete. Oh, I had no idea you were nearly done. Is it like that book called 50 Shades of Grey? Oh, I read that nearly every night. Do you have a release date decided yet? Well, it's not quite that ready, I guess. There's a bunch of it that needs revision. And I haven't figured out the ending. Ah, I see. Not so different after all then? No, I guess not. Wow. That's depressing. Being the same person you were a year ago doesn't have to be a bad thing unless you think it is. Don't forget, that's who Taylor fell in love with in the first place. Yeah, but it's also who she lived. Main course. This is a long ass dinner. So how are you enjoying the stew? It's really quite good. What's the meat in this? It's fresh lamb. I got it from the butcher this morning. Feel free to have as much as you want. I got used to making rather large pots of it. Every time I make it, Thomas would eat at least 4 bowls just by himself. There were never any leftovers back in those days, I'm afraid. Sounds like quite the character. Do you mind me asking how you and Thomas met? It's a funny story, actually. It happened in the summer after I finished high school. He was working at a garage near my house, and my father hired him to fix our old Chipotle. Ooh, flashback cutscene. Damn. I wasn't working at the time, so when my father asked to pick up the car for him, I had no choice. I didn't even have my license in the time, so I was terrified the whole day, imagining myself getting it home. Well, that certainly sounds safe. How'd you get away with driving illegally like that? It was a different time back then. We didn't have to worry about things like that. I was scared, but it wasn't going to stop me. I hated disappointing my father. So I showed up to the shop scared out of my wits, and there he was, covered in grease and sweat, a real man, if you know what I mean. Thomas could tell immediately I was clueless, and must have asked me if I needed help a dozen times. So, I was stumbling over myself how cute he was. So I just keep telling him I'd be fine. I wanted to get home as quickly as possible and just think about Thomas while laying down in bed before I said or did anything embarrassing. I was so distracted by the thinking about him that I nearly crashed into a stop sign barely 20 feet away. What? You did crash into it! Thomas the sweetheart charged right over to see if I was okay. There wasn't a scratch on me, but the car was in pretty bad shape. I was terrified if I'd get in trouble with my father. He had been so mad to find out what happened. Thomas, sensing my dismay, ordered to fix it for free and tell my father he needed more time with it to keep me from trouble. His only condition was that I agreed to have dinner with him that weekend. It was way more than dinner. Of course I said yes, and the rest is history. Love's funny like that, isn't it? Was the accident that drew us together? Or was it our attraction that caused the accident? Sometimes I think these things are just meant to happen, you know? Sounds like you two were made for each other. So what was your life with Thomas like? Well, it wasn't perfect, but they were by far the best years of my life. I trade all the ones I've got left for just one more lazy summer afternoon with him. Aww. And we were young, and everything was new to us. All we needed was our love. It didn't matter how poor or hungry. As long as we had each other, we were happier than pigs in mud. What our comparison. We had such grand dreams. For our life, we planned to travel the world together, see exotic places as a pair. Bills? I'm guessing it's bills. Eventually, though, the bills started piling up, and Thomas started working longer hours to make ends meet. There were times when we'd have debt collectors knocking on our door, and I wasn't sure if we'd make it. I thought myself foolish for being so idealistic in our youth. Reality hit us a lot harder than we expected. I resented him working so much, even though I knew it was necessary for us to survive. He would be frustrated with every mistake I made, varying how far it would set us back. The stress of it all would cause us to fight over the most ridiculous things as we scraped by. Still, our love was strong enough that our tension always faded away once we vented. We'd always make up and vow to double down on our efforts and to make our dreams together come true. We slogged away hoping we'd have a few extra pennies to put away at the end of each match, but we never got far. As we got older, things got easier, but we were too tired and beat to do anything about it. So you just gave up on your dream like that? We were comfortable and happy together. Eventually we realized that's all we ever wanted. It didn't matter where we are or what we were doing, so long as we were together. Besides, it's more than a little impractical than just packing up your life chasing a silly ideal like that. Sometimes I regret it though. Especially when I wonder where we might have been when they started enlisting. I think about it. It's hard not getting angry at myself for not trying harder. But then, how are we to know? I I'm sorry, this is a very painful subject for me. So, Thomas was drafted into the war. My apologies if it's a touchy subject, but how did Thomas die? I don't really like talking about this, but it's a fair question of things considered. It just makes me really sad to talk about. I'd really rather not. I can only imagine how painful those memories are. Let's not push her. Never mind the question, I forgot I said. Thank you, Jaeger. Let's try focusing on the happy times today. Sure, no problem. Dessert. Yes! What's for dessert? I just love ice cream, don't you? It's vanilla, isn't it? You don't hear me complaining. It's really nice. I've had a really nice time this evening. I'm happy you decided to come by. Oh, it's no trouble. I'm glad I came too. I came everywhere. Still, I want to thank you for your time with me tonight. So I have something for you. Huh? What's this? Those were my husband's baseball cards. He used to collect them when he was a boy. Some of them are quite old and probably worth quite a bit of money. I want you to have one as a token of my appreciation. You can keep them as a memento, or I'm sure someone will be happy to pay you for it. You can't be serious, can you? Please. I know how much you could use the money right now, and they're not doing me any good. They just sit in a box, and I can't bring myself to look at them anymore. I won't take no as an answer from you. So don't even make a fuss about it. I just don't trust myself not to get all weepy if I see which one you're taking, so I want you to pick one by the time we return from the washroom. Just close the box when you're done and we won't say another word about it. Understand? Yes, I understand. Alright then, I'll be back in a moment. Wow, these cards are really ancient. I rate to be a small fortune to the right collector. I can do it too. You took a baseball card. Well, she did invite me to take one. It'd be rude not to, so I suppose. I hope I made the right decision. Thanks for having me over, Mrs. Tayroar. Oh, more than welcome. You're such a good kid. Yeah, take this with you, some leftovers from the dinner to eat later. You see leftovers too. A young person like you needs to eat. Oh, it won't pay my bills, but it's better than eating junk food. True that. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself and have a good night. It's getting late, so I'm off to bed. Alright then, good night. You want me to tuck you in or something? No? Okay. Oh. Is it sleepy time? I think it's sleepy time. It's pretty late, and I'm beat. I should count out my pennies and see if I can get my rent paid. Between the $25 got in my wallet and the $13 I've got stored in my bank, $38 to pay the rent. That's not enough. Wow. Sleeping under the stars tonight. It really sucks. It really does suck.